Salut à tous et bienvenue sur ce troisième épisode de The Book of Unwritten Tales. La dernière fois, Wilbur, notre petit ami le gnome, avait réussi à réunir son équipement et à la fin de l'épisode, son grand-père l'avait envoyé chercher un engrenage et de la bière de nain explosive pour terminer sa machine. Et c'est la machine qui doit permettre d'envoyer Wilbur à la ville des humains où il devra remettre l'anneau qu'il a reçu à l'archimage Alistair. Et donc on reprend à ce moment-là. Alors, j'ai ma petite idée de l'endroit où on va pouvoir trouver l'engrenage déjà. Alors, on y va. C'est parti Wilbur, t'es vraiment très mignon avec ton casque. Voilà, moi je pense qu'il faut démonter notre petit Nemo là, notre petit poisson volant.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Alors, bon, parfois les traductions sont mal faites là.
Oh, I can't reach that.
I can't reach that, ça veut pas dire forcément je ne comprends pas, ça veut dire aussi j'arrive pas à l'attraper, je ne peux pas l'atteindre. Mais on a une autre petite épuisette. Ah, par contre c'est coton quand même. Hé, attends, viens là toi. Hop. On va la voir. Et voilà. Ok, bon, ça c'est une bonne chose de faite.
Well, that won't work. It wiggles too much. And down we go.
And down we go. Il est vraiment très saillant ce petit casque.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mo.
D'accord, faut faire les choses bien. Hein. Alors Wilbur, il est pas super bricoleur par rapport à sa famille.
Poor thing.
Mais bon, il sait quand même faire les choses bien.
The flying fish is immobilized. Somehow I have to open it to get the cog.
Ah ouais, et là tu vas pouvoir utiliser tes outils à mon avis.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
Exactement ce que vous voulez
Maybe that
commenter.
cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
Voilà.
Maybe it was important.
Ah oui.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
Ouais.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory.
Oh, c'est trop mignon.
Excellent. All we need now is the dwarven ale. Keep on with it.
Alors la bière de nain, je crois que je sais aussi, on va la trouver.
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
C'est pas Harry Potter. Alors... C'est vraiment bien ce petit jeu. Je trouve que les bruitages sont super sympas. Et la musique aussi.
That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is.
Ah, d'accord.
Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
Je crois, mon petit Wilbur, que tu vas être lancé dans l'aventure. Tu es déjà un héros. Tu as le courage de couper des poils de la barbe du brasseur la dernière fois. C'est pas n'importe qui peut faire ça.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Je peux avoir de la bière, s'il vous plaît?
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
D'accord.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing.
D'accord, c'est vraiment
After the
explosif, quoi.
accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
D'accord.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer.
Tu peux
It's
pas m'en
not
faire?
difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks?
Ouais.
What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast,
Il a dit
and
que
then
c'était
leave to
simple, non?
ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter.
Ça y est,
That's
bon.
all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
D'accord. Je pense que
Stop.
voilà, je pense que c'est un
What?
peu
We're
hors de
just
notre
getting to the
portée là.
exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Aïe.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. That's certainly
La dernière fois, il avait battu le robot chasseur de rats.
It's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Ah,
And if
ça
I
aurait
get
été trop
them,
facile.
would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients and I'll brew
It's a
some
deal, ça veut dire
dwarven ale.
on fait un marché, ça
Okay,
veut pas dire
what
je
do
sais
you
pas
need?
quoi, là.
Crystal clear mountain water.
D'accord.
Hops and some barley for malting.
Et l'orge.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients. And, naturally,
L'eau pure comme le
synthesized
cristal.
aromatic substances.
Déjà, je pense
and,
qu'on l'a parce que...
a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Ok. Parce
Okay.
que on a trouvé de la
Water,
glace la
hops,
dernière
and
fois.
barley. I'll get them. Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
D'accord, ça va nous poser problème, ça.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, yeah.
Le rat.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Oh, je sais pas si ça va être assez, là. Pour la bière. Ça fait pas beaucoup. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous indique?
I've got some hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad.
ouais.
That's not enough. I need more hops. A
Une bonne
proper
poignée.
handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Ah. Ouais, non, mais c'est pas une si mauvaise idée. Alors, on va voir si je trouve pas... c'est quoi qu'il me faut encore? De l'orge, je crois.
It'll take a
Ah,
long
déjà, on
time
va
for the
faire
icicles to
ça.
melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
Voilà, parce qu'on a quand même de l'engrais. Attends, ça, est-ce que ça veut bien fondre là-dessus?
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Bon, ça, c'était facile. On a de l'engrais. L'engrais, super engrais de maman. Et donc ça, on va peut-être pouvoir en faire quelque chose. J'aime bien cette petite musique. Allez, on va à la maison. Well, well, well. Le moulin à grains. Je sais pas si on l'a
There's
déjà
still some
regardé.
grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Ah bah oui. On l'avait déjà regardé, mais on nous avait pas dit ça du tout. Voilà, c'est ça qu'il
My
faut
mother
voir.
is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff. A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains.
C'est très bien. Alors, nous, on va planter notre houblon.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Et maintenant, tu vas y mettre de l'engrais. Le super engrais de maman.
Let's see what happens. I
Et
really
on va
can't
voir si on
imagine
récolte un
stuff.
peu plus. Waouh,
Wow.
ça
Good
marche.
fertilizer, that.
Ouais, c'est un bon fertilisant.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Bah, ça devrait être bon, là.
I've picked about 10 cones. That
Ouais.
should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Cool. Allez, c'est reparti. Mon kiki. On fait un peu passer plus vite.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
J'ai tout.
Aye, aye,
Je suis
Wilbur.
trop fort. Je suis le meilleur gnome de la terre.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my
Ah
stock.
non, qu'est-ce que tu crois?
No. Well, only indirectly. I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Cool.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely
La
dwarven ale.
charmante bière de nom.
Right, it's all go now then.
Cool. Ça fait quand même des bruits inquiétants, hein. Waouh. Il va boire ça, lui.
Just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Bah oui.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Bah oui.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures.
Oh là là, mais t'arrêtes de me décourager.
Maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Puisque je te le dis.
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it.
Moi oui, je te raconterai tout, bien sûr.
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Ouais, avec ta bière de nain. Grand coquin. Bon, bah on a tout alors. Ah là là, elle a une de ses couleurs. Allez, on va revoir Grandad.
And down we go.
Et ouais. J'aime bien la façon dont il remonte un petit peu à chaque fois, à chaque tour. Alors.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Colonel Grandad? I have the beer.
Yes, report back.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this.
Ah, quand même. Victoire!
Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? What do you mean by take off?
À ton avis, pourquoi il te fallait un parachute? Hein?
That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I remember at the town of the humans.
Betsy.
Betsy too was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I
Les
didn't
vieilles
think...
lunettes d'aviateur.
Too slow, my boy.
Too slow. Eh, faut parler plus vite si tu veux dire un dernier mot avant de mourir. Oula.
Good luck.
Ouais. Ouh. Ah ah. Et pendant ce temps-là, chez les méchants... Le thème des méchants. Oh. Un pauvre archéologue. Ouh là là.
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know.
Beatles.
But
An elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Ah oui.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Et pendant ce temps, au pied des montagnes... Ah, on retrouve qu'Ivo.
Oh well.
Oula, elle a bien
No
couru.
problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit.
Alors...
now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Ouais. On va aller chercher ce
They were all
bouquin.
gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
Et puis c'est toujours mieux que s'ennuyer à la maison.
Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Petit ingrat. Bon. Eh bien, on va commencer par faire un petit tour de fouille alors. On commence par le dedans. C'est une jolie maison. Désordonnée.
Typical bachelor.
La porte, elle a
Everything
été
in a mess.
complètement
Plates,
défoncée.
pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck.
Yuck. Examinez le papier.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Lesquelles sont rouges?
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Bon, pour l'instant, on
The
prend
back
tout
of
ce
the
qu'on peut
fireplace.
prendre. Hein.
When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little
Hey.
stoves.
Donc là, on a un truc qui brille.
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace.
Oui.
Strange.
D'accord. Ok, il y a un parcours de reflets à faire là, à mon avis.
Not quite as good as a real mirror, but I can see my reflection.
Oh, merveilleux.
Looking good, as usual.
Ça va les chevilles, qu'Ivo?
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters. There's a six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Ouais. Il faut trouver la statue.
A
Alors,
stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers. The stone chest is decorated with two angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
c'est un archéologue, donc il y a plein de machins rapportés de pays lointains, apparemment.
What's likely to happen, eh?
On va voir.
Sand. Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here?
Ah,
The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
d'accord. Il te faut quelque chose pour fouiller dans le sable. On va
A
continuer à faire le
strange stone
tour.
head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments.
La caisse en bois. Tu veux pas regarder la caisse en bois, s'il te plaît? Voilà.
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship though. It's locked.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr. Donc il nous faut une clé et de quoi fouiller dans le sable et une statue de pierre. Ok.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Si on peut prendre, on prend. Il y aura toujours l'utilité. Des documents d'une valeur inestimable.
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot.
Eh oui, ça c'est le livre, le journal
It's
du
the Gremlin's
archéologue.
diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look.
Ok, on
Who
va...
would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist,
Ça
to
c'est ce
stop
qu'on a
this
lu au premier
madness?
épisode, au tout
And I
début.
didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written.
Mais c'est bien sûr.
The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has...
Et c'est lui qui a
That
été
was the last
intercepté.
entry. There are others before it.
Alors,
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains.
ouais.
Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to
Ah,
burn
les
the
chaussettes
book
en
when
laine,
I
ça peut être
noticed that the
utile quand même
volume
contre les
contained
pieds
other
froids.
things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a
D'accord.
travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he
D'accord.
drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all.
D'accord.
Ye
Donc,
gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is.
donc il a retrouvé
I
la
have
trace d'un
sent him to
temple
Master
englouti
Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a
où
sealed
serait
letter.
caché un
Tomorrow,
mystérieux
tomorrow, Master
artefact.
Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility.
Mais on ne sait pas à quoi il
I
sert.
will not be able to sleep a wink. And next, there's the last entry that I read out before.
Ok.
There's nothing else there.
Bah, on va continuer à fouiller, il reste quelques
Books,
minutes.
books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language. I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Ah, le tamis. On va pouvoir fouiller le sable.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
Allez,
There is something in there. A little brass key.
ah, bah c'est très bien ça. On va pouvoir ouvrir la petite boîte.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box.
Qu'est-ce que ça dit?
The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look.
C'est notre
The
statue
ghost in
qu'on
the
cherche là.
machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl
Oula.
at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost.
Pose de fuel. Mettez le
Fuel?
carburant dans la machine.
Oh, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water. Then
Okay.
pour the mixture into the bowl. We've
Ok.
already had that
On
bit.
est censé
You'll
préparer
get
du
the beans
café.
from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Ah, intéressant. Eh bien, écoutez, on verra la suite après et on apprendra à faire du café ensemble. Salut tout le monde et à bientôt.